Hello my friends, I'm East Coast Pete, and this is Entombed. Entombed is a Swedish death and roll band from 1987. And they began as Nihilist. Now, Swedish death metal was different than its American counterpart by the use of its distinctive buzzsaw guitar tone. Entombed, Dismember, Grave, and Unleashed are considered the big four of Swedish death metal. Drummer Micke Andersson, guitarist Alex Hellid, and bassist Lee Kusner formed as Nihilist, and they recruited vocalist L.G. Petrov, who was drummer for Morbid, not Mordid, Morbid. The second guitarist, Ulf Sederlund, jumped and joined, and they recorded demos which would later appear on their debut album. They changed to Entombed and released Left Hand Path in 1990. Left Hand Path is a nod to black magic and demonology. And it's not something one takes lightly. One, Left Hand Path, the first song, has something to do with going up the left-hand path of the tree of life. If you go up the right-hand side, you get to deal with the good guys, the archangels, the pure of heart, and bold of mind. On the left side, you got to deal with the demons who can interact with you on your path. And if you're strong, you can get them to do stuff for you. But if you're weak, best stay home. 2, Drowned, and this is frantic. 3, Revel in Flesh. I'm really not getting a rock around the clock kind of feel here. This death and roll stuff. Bill Haley and the Comets, you know, back in the 50s. It's kind of like rock and roll. 4, When Life Has Ceased. I think I'm pretty sure what happens then. 5, Supposed to Rot. And I'm getting that this is not your thinking man's metal band. And 6, But Life Goes On. Que sera, sera. 7, Bitter Loss. The rhythm guitar sounds the same on each song. I like the little bass asides though, you know, the whole band will stop playing and then the bass will go. I like that. 8, Morbid Devourment. More repetition. 9, Abnormally Deceased. Obituary, obituary, and I'll continue when they turn the lights back on. Thank you. Tombstone imprint. These are just symbols that this band would probably like to have in their videos. 10. The Truth Beyond. Is that one song is like the rest? Is that the truth that's beyond? The album catapulted Entombed into the upper ranks of Swedish death metal. And the follow-up, Clandestine, saw vocalist Petrov leave, replaced by John Dordevic, who was vocalist for Carnage. Wolverine Blues in '93 saw hard rock and heavy metal mixed into the same cauldron, bubbling away. Now you put things into a witch's cauldron to cook it. You have to cook it for several days or weeks. The fans really went for this. And the mainstream also. Is this band going mainstream? Nick Anderson left to form the Helicopters. He was replaced by Peter Sargvind. Uprising and Morning Star were released in 2000 and 2001. You know who Morning Star is. Okay. A project began with the Royal Swedish Ballet titled Unreal Estate, and a live album was made from that. Ollie Dahlstedt replaced Starvingan on drums in 2016. In 2018, Alex Hellid left. Those who remained became Entombed AD, but Hellid came back in 2016. And Nick Andersson also returned. Well, what do you think of that? There's obviously a band that really did some good things for themselves, and their fans certainly love them. I don't know, sometimes I'm not in the mood for this stuff. It's not. Come back another day, see if I can get that thing going on. Maybe I'm getting tired of doing heavy metal bands. I hate to admit that, but they are all beginning to sound the same to me again. I know they're not. I know they're all different.